Hi, I'm going to show you how to maintain your natural hair, or how I maintain my natural hair as I prepare to go to sleep. So as you can see, this particular style that I'm wearing, and I'll turn around so you can see it, is not giving me any stress in my crown area, which is what I need. I need styles that won't give me any stress in this particular area. Okay, so this is like a 4-day-old wash from 4 days ago, and basically I didn't even do anything to it for the first 2 days. The third day I took it down and wore it in this style, and this is the second day I've worn this style. So as I get ready to go to sleep, I got to get ready for bed. I don't want to have any pins in my hair, so all pins have to come out. And here is my most tender area, right here at the crown. And I'll show you what it's looking like these days. My hair is very kinky, so it covers a lot, but you can still see where the hair follicles are just holding on as best they can, and I don't want to stress them out. So let's see, make sure I got all the pins out. Okay. Alright, so all the pins are out, and now I'm going to start just basically with a little water. And I really like to get in this area here because, oh my goodness, it's so dry at my crown. And then all over. Just a little mist. Okay, not too much. And try to smooth it in. Okay. And this is one of the leave-in conditioners that I use. It's pretty good for my hair type, which is pretty thick. And this is, in case you don't know, it's the Direct Leave-In Weightless Moisture Conditioner by Giovanni. And I get this from Whole Foods. Some people order it online. I'm not going to use that much. Just about this much, and just kind of go over it like so. Try to get the ends. So there we go. And some people might not think this is a good idea, but this is the Blue Magic Conditioner Hairdress. Nourish your hair and scalp. This is grease. And let me just, leave a comment, please, if you have some things to share with me about grease that that I should know. But for me, my hair type, I use olive oil sometimes. I use coconut oil sometimes. And actually, I don't really use this that much. A lot of times I'll just use it after I wash, my first initial wash, and then I won't use it again. And then sometimes I will use like a light oil, coconut oil, or an olive oil. But today I'm using it, because I'm just trying to maintain this moisture level, I don't know, it works for me. Alright, so now all that's done. Now we're just going to separate And again, I don't need to use a rat tail comb. I just need to use my fingers. Okay. And I'm not even going to comb the ends out or comb it out. Maybe I should. Let me know. But I'm just going to leave it not too tight at the root. And I know I need to trim my ends, so I'm just going to work it to the end as best I can. Curl it around. Okay, move on. This area here, I'm saving for last because it's, you know, my most challenging area. So I'm going to take this stocking and just gently put it up. Again, this is my, you know, my area of concern. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to go ahead and do the other sections here. Oops. Really quick. And get to that top section. So I may turn the camera off for a second. I don't know, let's see how fast I can go. You know, getting ready for bed shouldn't be, you know, a big deal. I mean, whew. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna split the back. And split it this way. It's harder to split it because I had it in smaller braids. And I'm just using my fingers. Okay. Just gonna clip that up. Okay, then here and here. Same thing. I'm just going to clip it up. Okay, now we're down here. Okay, I don't know if you can see that too good. Alright, so here we are. And it looks like I'm really being rough with it. But I'm just trying to, I don't know, get the knots out of the ends of the hair. I don't know. I'm just figuring it out as I go along. But I do like have hair that just comes out. I believe that may be shedding. I think so because I never had hair that grew like down really long. I bet the most I've ever had by the time I was in 8th grade was my hair was at the top of my shoulders. So for me, you know, that's a good indicator that, you know, my DNA is, you know, my hair is only going to grow to a certain length. And then that hair is going to come on out and a new follicle perhaps will come in that follicle's place. So it's not in my DNA to have hair to grow down to my back. So in my hair journey, I'm not really looking to have any extraordinary length. But I do, you know, have relatives, my mom and my sisters, they have DNA or, you know, their hair was designed by God to grow longer. And on this natural journey, I think it's not straightened. I mean, and I think that it means, you know, when I see all the hair coming out, I think that it's shedding. And it's reached its maturity. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. All right, so this is what I'm doing. Okay, I'm not too tight at the roots. Now again, I don't have, you know, tenderness in any other area other than the crown. Okay, so this is going pretty quickly. And now I'm getting up here towards my tender area. So again, my root, I'm plating it, as they used to say in the old days, from the root. And I am not pulling it too tightly, even though my other areas aren't compromised, like my crown. I'm just not going to be pulling it at the roots so tightly. So that's one reason why I don't wear cornrows. You know, I'm a little bit older than some of the other YouTubers out there, natural hair YouTubers, and you know, I'll just tell you, my hair follicles may be a little less strong, or you know, it may be more easy to pull my hair out of follicle, out of the socket, as they say. So I'm not trying to, you know, do a lot of intricate styles that do a lot of pulling at the root. So that's just me. Okay, so now here's the area here. And it's tender. I mean, really tender. You know, but it doesn't hurt, but it's just tender. Okay, so I'm gonna take this little area here, I don't know if you can see it, and I'm not pulling it too tightly. I'm just going to braid it up very gently. And look how I don't even really pull at the root. I don't really pull at the root, because I'm scared it's going to come out. So yeah, it's got to be very gentle, you know. My area hasn't gotten better, but it hasn't gotten worse, you know. And I have my theory about what I think happened to that area, but that's not what this particular video is about. So I'll make another video to share what I think my theory is about what happened. But this is night, getting ready for bed. So I got one more area here, and I'm going to split it into thirds. Again, very gentle at the root. Not trying to pull the few little strands I have out. I'm trying to keep them. And there we go. That's one. It's just a little, it's still tender, but not as tender as it used to be 2 years ago. 2.5, it's 2 years ago. It's not as tender now, but it's tender, and that's a sign of something you can share with me, but perhaps it means, you know, those nerve endings in that area, you know, were damaged somehow. Anyway, this is the last one, and I'm being very careful not to pull too tightly. And if you have, you know, some issues in your crown area, please be careful. You know, it's just me. I wouldn't really wear styles to pull in that area. You know, if you have thick hair or if not, you want to take the hair you have and try to hold on to it. So this is what it's looking like before bed. Okay, there's nothing pulling. I'm going to get something to sleep in. I don't really usually do scarves. You know what? I'm gonna do something else. There we go. I have to cut my bonnet because my head's a little large. Here we go. Good night.